Hey Stampers, Gaynor again. I've been having a little play. I should say that properly, shouldn't I? I had a gorgeous gift given to me by the gorgeous Alice Walker one day last week when the little girl, Sally Ann, sent her cards in as well, and she gifted me some papers and they're just absolutely beautiful. I've cut these down because one of them was these 4 gorgeous pictures. I love anything nautical and anything to do with by the seaside. And then she gifted me 2 more other sheets as well, and some gift tags if you remember. Well, these are the gift tags. Absolutely out of this world. And look at this. Just stunning. And she made 5 in total and gifted me those, and these are the other sheets. So I've cut them all down to 3 3/4 by 3.5 by 3.5, sorry, because I want to make little card gifts and give them away. So this is going to be my first set of cards, and then I've got enough 1 2 3 4 to do another little set there, and then 1 2 3 4, because she gave me 3 8x8 sheets, and there's enough there to do another 4, so I think 4. And then that one's got the flower, so I'm going to tag whatever I use then to wrap that in. This one is going to have the seahorse can go with this one, and this beautiful flower, well, I'll put that one with that set, and this beautiful flower can go with this set. And then that leaves me 2 little ones. How cute, which I might just tally up and perhaps add on there and set it to an angle. And then I can do the same with this one, pop that one on there and just join it on at an angle, so make it look really cutesy cute. But the only thing is, I'm going to have to, I made the cards, these are 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and I'm making envelopes, and this is the style. Oh, I think I might have them the same size as the card, so we might have to rethink that one. Yeah. Oh, I've made loads of that. They're exactly the same size as my, and I've made all 4 of them. So what I'll have to do is rethink that. So that's no good now. But I had no papers close enough to match. So don't worry, because I'll make the next set. Those envelopes won't go amiss, because look what I've made them, like little money wallet things, and then put a label on the front. So what I'll do with the cards, I will trim these papers down to 3 1/4, and I'll trim these down to 3 1/2, and then that way I know they'll fit in those envelopes. So I'll show you how I made that one to go with the next set, and then I'll show you how I'm going to make some new ones. So I pulled out my neutrals pack, and these are from years gone by, about 3 or 4 years ago. And these are the only blue colours, so I thought I'd have 1 in each colour. So I've got enough there. You need them to be, so if they're 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, we want 4. We want them 5 inches wide. 5 inches wide by, let me just get my little, I'll show you how we make the envelope first, it's much quicker. So, I love this little trimmer, it's fabulous. I'm going to make 1 with you now, and then I'll finish the rest off camera. So I've still got a little bit left, I don't like throwing things away. And then, because we're going to score and cut as well. So I did them ones by 9. So if I do that, I need that to be 4. So let me just, yeah, they are 4. They're the right height. So I'm going to do them by 9 as well. So I need these these need to be 5 by 9. So, oh, look at this. I loved this paper when it was out. You got like 4 sheets with spots and writing, and the other ones were flowers and diagonals. Beautiful. So, I'm going to pop this in. at 1 inch is there, and I'm going to take my score tool and I'm going to score at 1/2 inch, flip it around so it's back up at the 1 and 1/2 inch. Then I'm going to pop this in. This is the edge now, without me having to flip everything round, and I'm going to score this at 2. Just remind you, I should have just put it that way. Score at 7 and 7 and 4. Oh, now look at me. My head's going. 7 and then 1, 2, 3, 4 and 3. So this bottom piece is 3 inches, this piece is 2 inches, and this is 4 inches. So you need to score at 3 and 7. So I'm going to pop this back in now at my line where I scored, and I'm just going to cut up, lift it up, move it to the 2 and cut. Then I'm going to flip it round, and this time I'm making sure my score line is right on that cut line, and I'm going to score down to the score line, lift it up. It's only because I don't have to use scissors then to cut it out. Perfect. So that's what you're after. Is that right? Yeah. So she says, let me just move this out now. Excuse me. So I'm just going to knit them off at an angle, and this one too. Perfect. And then I'm going to take away the score line. So I need to remove the score line. Just like that. And remove the score line. Just like that. So we don't want them bits. Let me pop them to one side. Now I'm going to just fold and burnish these. And before we go any further, I'm just going to make sure that those cards now fit inside my little envelope. So this is the piece that's coming. That's right, we got it right. And it fits beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold those back. I'm going to take my corner around it, and I'm just rounding off that little corner there. Just that round one there. Perfect. And then I'm going to do all the other corners as well. Just makes them a little bit neater. And then when this part comes up, because this is the top of your envelope now, you've got that nice rounded edge there, there and there. So it all looks nice and neat and tidy. Isn't that cute? Love it. So I'm going to grab my art glitter glue. Love this stuff. And you could add glue here, but I'm just going to add them there, because that way I know I'm going to glue all the way to the top. And I'm only just putting a little line in, because it's only for a little gift. You don't need 10 ton of this. And then you can posh that down. Give that a nice smoothing out. I've got some double-sided tape here. This is perfect. It's not my Zugwang tape, it's just a cheap one. But it's only for sealing this little envelope. So I'm just going to push it across the top here. Making sure it's nice and neat. And then that is, whoops, don't go curling them out, Gaynor. Just going to grab my little scissors. Yeah, that's fine. I thought I hadn't cut it away from the score line, but it's perfect. So there's our little self-made envelopes, and I just took some scraps of white, used my darling little label punch, popped one of them out and just glued it on the envelope. So just keeping it nice and straight, because I just had a lady message me, do I have any teacher gift ideas? So that's looking a little bit bigger than that, isn't it? It's wider, that's what I wanted. So let me just see. My God, I could have swore I cut it right. There you go, they fit perfect now. I'm going to embellish them. That is so cute. So that's the size you want. You want 5 by 9. You score at 1/2 inch either side, and then to put it in your scoreboard long ways and score at 3 and 7. So there's my little self-made envelope, which can be sealed once the card's had its little gift written out. I'm going to grab one of these. These cards are 7.5 by 3 3/4, and just folded and scored in half at 3 3/4. And that's just using the thick Whisper White cardstock. Look at that nice little border all the way round. Just a little quick and simple gift idea for a teacher maybe, or just somebody you love dearly. You know, you can and I've got these little seaside trinkets which are fabulous. So I'm going to have the dolphins on this one. I've got a crab for the crab one. I've got a seahorse there for the seahorse one. And I've got a little starfish for that one. They're cute. And what I'm going to do is grab some baker's twine, because I don't have any more linen thread. I wish. Just sent an order in for some more. Mr. Boyce is doing his good deed. So I'm going to poke that through there. I'm going to just leave enough for me to pop that in the middle. I love seaside things. Oh, I just love it. And I think my love for the seaside was when I first saw the Graphic 45 papers and just realised that nautical items can just make everything look so clean and fresh. So I'm going to try my best and tie a tiny little bow and leave the tails nice and long. So that is absolutely cute as a button, and that way they get a little they're getting a little trinket which they can use then afterwards. If they're teachers, they can make a little pen charm or something, or if they're, you know, depending on who you give them to. If they're crafters like us, then they can have a little scissor charm. I'm just wondering where I'm going to pop this, because I don't want to take anything away from that gorgeous lighthouse. I think maybe there, and then trim the tails just slightly. So, whoops, that was a squirter. Just lay that on top. That will go off in no time. Give that chance down. I'm going to trim them tails just a wee bit more. Oh, that is just so cute. I've got this gorgeous ribbon, and I've added it now, and I should have added it after. Ah, where am I going to put this ribbon now? Or am I going to use this? Yeah, I will use the ribbon, but I'm going to make, I think, something, like a little gift item to put these in. So fingers crossed. I've got my other 3 cards here. Let me just move the scissors. And I'm just going to score my cards. Each one at 3 3/4. So I'm going along this edge because I know that's 0. And I'm going to score at 3 3/4. Well, that's a bit lopsided, isn't it? I think it's starting to follow that other line. There we go, yeah, that's better. So let me get my bone folder. There we go. Oops. Again, you have to crease them whilst they're on the pad, not on the... There goes one, so let's get another one done. Oh no, that's 4 3/4, and I want 3 3/4. I can put my designer series paper over there. And I know the top's just come off my pokey tool. That's no good if you've got bits flying off, is it? And then that one there, perfect. So where did that go? I don't know where that's gone. It's gone missing. There it is. Oops. Don't know how that came off. So, isn't that cute as a button? Love that. How pretty. So let's burnish these properly. I'm just going to push that line back out. I thought it was a bit close to that edge. And let's burnish these. Perfect. So my glue is handy. Beautiful pictures, and as soon as I saw the 4 squares I was thinking, oh my gosh, you've got to turn these into little note cards or something. I don't even think they need a sentiment. I think they're just so pretty on their own. You could just write your whatever you want to say on the inside. And just gorgeous them up. So let's leave that there with that one. Let's gorge that one up with this one. Just beautiful. Nice tiny little border all the way around. I'm covering myself in glue. And then we've got that gorgeous crab one. I wouldn't be saying it was gorgeous if it was a real one and it was alive. Just want to say, Alice, thank you so much for gifting these to me, my darling. They're just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Make sure they're all smoothed down nicely. Just gorgeous. Some more baker's twine. And the little charms were sent to me by the gorgeous Fiona Mollinson. How wonderful was that? She knew I liked seaside. Again, I just love anything to do with the seaside. Ever since I saw the graphic 45 papers, and then just fell in love with anything to do with nautical, boats, lakes, rivers, fishing. You know, sea fishing. Mr. B used to do sea fishing when I first met him. And he worked on the cockle beds, the mussels. He loved it. I'm just going to pull that on a little bit more, that's it, to even that out. And I'm going to add this little lovely charm just down there again. I'm thinking down towards the bottom end. We're not taking away any beautifulness from these beautiful papers. Just absolutely gorgeous. So let's set that one to side to dry. It may need a touch more. Oh no, it's fine. This gorgeous seahorse. Just open. Oh yes, maybe I can just get it through. Oh my gosh, that's a small hole. No, it does not want to go through there. Let me just trim that end up a little bit. And it pokes open. Give it a scoot down. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'll poke it through its... Let me just get a tiny bit of glue on there. And then swoosh it around in my fingers. That should do it now. There we go. Way! I managed to get it through. Again, another little knot. Another little tiny bow as well. Getting a wee bit better this bow tying. Not fabulously great, but getting there. To trim that tail a little bit shorter. And this little seahorse one, I'm just going to pop this side. I mean, I could have added a little glue dot, but I think unless you've got it all covered, so that one's not coming off anytime soon. It would probably if you'd give it a big tug. But that one's stuck on beautifully. I'm going to leave that one to one side. I've got a nice big loop on the top of the crab one. There we go, straight through. So have a bit more on this one. Oh, don't come out now. There we go, get that to the centre. Perfect. No, that one didn't work. There it is. There we go. Let's just pull that loop so it's nice and... There we go. Isn't that cute? Obviously we're going to have to trim our tails down. And I'm going to pop the little crab one just there. This side. I love it when things tally up and match. Let's have a check. That one's stuck on as well now. Let's leave that to one side. Oh my goodness, how cute. I don't know what... Yeah, I do. I do know why I fetched that other ribbon over. I'm going to make a little handle for the little old-ins now for those. So there's my larger envelope. Should I quickly make the other envelopes? Let's just pop those to one side. Cute, aren't they? I've only got 3 colours. Oh no, I've got all 4. So give me 2 seconds. I am just going to cut these quickly on my guillotine. There we go. Oops, I'm crashing into all sorts. I will make something with those little cut-offs from the paper I've just made. And that's my large one, so I'm going to pop them to one side. There for my smaller one. That one's for that one as well. So we've got these extra colours, and I'm going to make the envelopes quickly now. Again, if you don't mind watching me for 2 minutes. It's just so quick and easy to do. So 1/2 inch. Put that in straight. Okay. 1/2 inch. And then 3 and 7. Three and 7. 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. Last one. Love the spots. They always remind me of the seaside as well, polka dot, because I used to have a little polka dot swimsuit when I was younger and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. So I'm going to do the sensible thing this time, and I'm just going to nip up using my scissors. Oh, I'm not using them. I might use them on the long bits. And turn it round and snip off with that. And I can see I haven't took the score line away yet. If I'm not, oh, that's better. And I have removed the score line on this side. So that's what we need to do. There we go. I'm just running my scissors up the long way. Can't see that score line very well. I'm not surprised at cutting it up. There we go. I'll swap over my scissors when I come to do the little cuts. I just want to put it all together and show you what it looks like at the end. And then just mide to the bottom ones. And cut all the way up to that one. Last one. hard to see the score lines, especially with the sun glaring in the way it does. I would have preferred to do it with the trimmer, but it would have just taken too long. There we go, that's all our bits done. I just want to see it all put together, so if you don't mind me babbling on. And I'm going to do it even quicker as well. I'm just going to use my Project Live corner rounder. It's so much easier. So much quicker. So fold that in. And then I'm only using it for speed. That's better. That's one done. Love doing this. I love doing little projects like this. Better. Nearly done, girls. Love it, love it, love it. And I want the polka dots on the outside. There we go. That didn't take long at all. I love the triple corner punch. I love this one for convenience, you know, if you're doing something quickly. So, boom folder. Fold in the sides. Done. 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 Done, 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 done. And done. Last one. You can see as well if you've not quite nipped off into the corner properly. So you can just go around and tidy your ends up afterwards. I prefer, and to get envelopes for 4x4s, I'd have had to cut those sheets of paper down to 6 7/8 by 6 7/8 just to have it looking like a little envelope. And I like this style of envelope, so I'm quite a fan of having it this way. So just glue these flaps just on the side. If you get any on the inside, please wipe it off before you close it. And then just fold those down. And there's our other little fun envelope. Isn't that cute? And it just fits in there lovely. Gorgeous. So, our strip of paper to close them. I hate half-hearted jobs. Do you know, because I thought I'd already done 3. I hate the fact that I hadn't got everything ready. I want to show a completed project, not just do a little bit with you and say I'll finish the rest off at another date. You know, what's the point? We want to see the end results, don't we, girls? So, making sure I'm putting the tape at the top where it closes. There we go. Again, just a little squirt of glue down either side. Fold these over. Oops. Where's my bone folder? Oops. Perfect. And then there's our little envelope. Do-ba-do-do-do-ba-do-do, I know, I'm losing the plot. See what I mean about little tiny little pits like that? That's me rushing at it. Just tidy them up while you can. Looks perfect now. Look, little bumps have gone. Now we just need some more of those lovely labels, and I've got some more paper here. One. Let's see if I can cut that off. Two. And three. Save that. Move that. I mean, how long did that take? About 5 minutes just to pop it around you. And I went over there and cut them as well. Perfect. Oh, I love little note cards and stuff like that. And you can write your message on your card inside, and then whoever it is on this lovely little label on the front. Love it. Perfect. For some reason I haven't cut the score line off there. Now I have, but I'll have to put it through the corner punch again. Perfect. Look at that. We've rounded that off. We've nipped it all. And we've got all 4 of our cute little envelopes to go with our 4 cute little cards. And I'm going to put them in ascending colour. So there's 4 of those. We have 4 of these gorgeous cards. OMG. I love it. Beautiful. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab another, in fact, no I'm not, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab some cardstock and I'm going to pick Soft Sky, because I'd have loved, well, Pool Party, I'd have loved Soft Sky, but because this is Soft Sky. And I think that matches that bit of the card, lovely. So let me grab a piece of Pool Party. Love it. And I'm going to make now, so 4 1/2, so that's 9 by 4 1/2, 5, 6. So if I make this 6 inches, whoops. Right up to the 6-inch mark. Make sure it's all the way up top and bottom. So that's now 6, and I want to make this by 4 1/2, 9. I might just do it 5, so I'm going to do it to 10. Put them in my scraps bin. Now I need to score this. I'm leaving it where it is. I'm going to score this at 5 on the long side, and we're going to turn it round. Squash that up. And we're going to score this at 1 1/2. Perfect. So I'm just going to burnish my score lines. Grab my scissors, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to miter up into the corner and then do the same on that side. I'm going to do a little miter on this one and a little miter on that one. That's not very straight, Gaynor. That's better. Pop that round there. So I'm going to be popping the envelopes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want 2 in one side, just like that, and I want 2 in that side, just like that. I'm just trying to think now. I'm going to round the corners off, and then I want a 2. I really want to put a hole in there, a hole in there, a hole in there, a hole in there, but then I'd preferred it in the centre. Just bear with me, ladies. I'm thinking. I want a gap there. I've got the same on this side. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. Trust me. So in, out. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Right, I'm just going to remove the cards. I've got my crocodile here. And I'm going to have a rather large hole. So I'm going up. Only I'm going to go up as far as I can go in onto that edge without, I don't want to go there. I want to go through this hole. So up as far as I can go and punch. And I want to do the same here on this side. And punch. And then I want to do the same on this side. And then same on this side. So that's why we didn't want to do too big of a miter. And I'm all fingers now. So I've pushed it in as far as I can go. Perfect. Just thinking off the top of my head. I love my crocodile. So I know my lace is going to look tatty on the end, but we can sort that out. I'm going to fetch this neatly across and straighten it up in a minute once it's in, because we need to keep stretching it. Come back in. Oops. This is one of them jobs you need 3 hands for. And then out the other side. So I need to pull that. That's stayed quite nice, isn't it? So, apart from that bit now. Right. This has also created a little flap. So my cards won't fall out as well. Same on this side. perfect. I'm just going to pull that. Oh wow, it's that one that's all screwed up. Close this over, and then I know it's a top folding knot. I know, should I say the bow is going to be very close to the bottom, but it's going to keep those cards closed. I knew I had the ribbon out for some reason. Oh, that is so cute. You can keep them as long, but you don't want to go giving too short of a tails in case they can't close the thing back up themselves. So I'm going to leave them pretty long. And I'm just going to remove this damaged area. Oh, rounded my corners off. I have forgotten. So I'm just going to scoot that out of the way. Just while I round the corners off quickly. Cute. Perfect. So much better. Isn't that cute? Love that. Thing is, I'm going to have to sacrifice one piece, so I'll only be able to make 2 of these sets. Oh, no. No. We're going to add these as an... That's going to have to go on straight because it's the largest. And then this one's going to have to come in at an angle, and then you can just put thank you or a nice little sentiment on there. So I'm going to attach that. So I will get 3 sets. I'm going to decorate the fronts with these beautiful... Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I was chopped it away and my battery just died a horrible death. So I've decided to decorate with those beautiful labels that came with. This one, I'm just going to angle that slightly, and I'm going to stamp on it first though. I'm just going to stamp the words for you or thank you or something. And I've got this wonderful set here with labels and stuff. Just for you, I think, or a gift for you, even better. So I can add it then and decorate this little pack that we've got going on here. That's going to be perfect stamped on there, or you could even have that big one. Enjoy. I love that little gift for you. Or no, I don't want just for you. No, I'm going to have the gift for you. Just going to squash it in my fingers. Oh, well, there you go. Look, I left my leaf die on there. Oh, I'm going to have to put that away. And just line that up. Grab some ink. And just line this into the centre. But that's the closest colour card I could get. Maybe I should have gone for a little bit balmy blue or something. Doesn't matter though. I'm loving this. We didn't even have to add a sentiment inside because I think the card says it all. I'll pop that back on there. I'm just going to add some more baker's twine to this. And I'm going to pop it on dimensionals as well. So let's squeeze that through there. Perfect. Cut way too much off. I like the tails, see, I'm going to leave the tails hanging. And I put some dimensionals on the back. Just leave that floating there. I've got some gorgeous pearls here. And this is the colour. Look at these beautiful giant pearls. Gems, should I say. So I'm going to pop one here. There's some slightly smaller ones there. So I'm going to pop one there and a slightly smaller one again. And I'm just going to pop one that side as well. Oh my goodness. How cute is that? I love them tails. Love that. And there is that little gift pack. Ideal for a teacher or just somebody you love. You know, just absolutely stunning. Then now this is not what I had in mind when I knew I was going to make the cards, but you know, you fetch bits over, you think, right, I'm going to do this, and then that has just worked out perfectly. Nice long tail so people can tie it back up. 4 gorgeous little note cards with all little charms on them as well. I got enough there to make. Maybe I would put sentiments on these on the next pack. So these would then decorate the next packet. And thank you for my gorgeous set. Thank you, Cindy, for this. It's beautiful. Just perfectly came in handy, Jess. Good quality as well. Very nice. Very impressed. And then I've got another pack there then to decorate something else. Just beautiful. So I got enough to make 3 sets. Oh my goodness, I could even have had another one on there. Just really jazzed it up. But maybe I'll think of some designer series paper for the next ones. But there you go, you got enough. And I'm going to cut those down and make them slightly smaller, maybe 3 by 3, so they fit in that envelope there, because they are, well, they're 3.5 by 3.5 then, the envelopes, the card. So I'll have to cut them down to, I can cut them down just barely to, yes, oh actually, I cut them down to 3.25 by 3.25. My cards then be 3.5 by 3.5. And then the envelope's 3.75 by 3.75. Yay! So I've got plenty there to do 2 more wonderfully gorgeous sets. If I'd have realised, I could have taken my time and done a little edge border all the way round, down the sides, all the way around, give it a little fancy finish. But I think they're sitting in there beautiful. They're not coming out because of the ribbon as well. And you can only see it at the side here and this little bit at the back. Just turns out beautiful. So there we are. Oh, I hope you like it. I loved doing that for you. So until next time, I'd love a thumbs up and a share. There's a button down here that needs pressing. It says subscribe. And if you want to see what I make tomorrow, please don't forget to press the little bell. That way you'll be notified of all future videos. So till next time, bye.